About 7 days post-op from knee surgery, I was feeling super cooped up, and I got outside. My wife helped me hobble and sit there with knee brace and crutches and just fly the drone. It was a beautiful day, sun shining, blue skies. I wanted to get some pictures of the sound and the green grass. Just normal way to get outside. And so I fly the drone, and everything's going great until blam! I find the one limb sticking out in the middle of the street, and down goes the drone.
So from that little ordeal, the only thing wrong with the drone, still flies, no dents, no dings, no nothing. I tore my gimbal control cable right there. It should have been protected by my carbon gimbal protector, but what happened, it looks like, is right there, the limb just barely grazed it, hooked it, tore it, and flopped the drone out of the air. I mean, one in a million sort of things that I found the one limb sticking 6 feet out of the tree and hooked it with my gimbal cable. I feel super extra smart.
To make matters worse, about 2 weeks before this happened, maybe 3 weeks, I'm flying with my son and showing him how to run the drone. And all was going well, and we were shooting these beautiful shots at the beach and out over Puget Sound, and he was flying the drone, and then bloop, right into a tree. And I gave him no end of grief about this, just bam. Now, luckily, it didn't go in the water, but imagine my shock when I do it 3 weeks later. It's a week later since I had the limb drone incident, and my part showed up today. It's this little flat ribbon cable, and $20 later. So what I'm gonna do is take the gimbal apart here and replace this cable and see if my drone and the camera, the drone flies no problem. It's just I can't see anything through the camera. The camera works, I can't control it. So this cable, what it does is it doesn't allow the viewing of video or recording of video or even the flight control of the drone. It just allows for gimbal control and stabilization. So I'm gonna tear this one off, completely and utterly void the warranty if I haven't already done so at least 4 times. And put this bad boy on. All right, so here's my process. I need to say that I probably should be strapped up with an ESD strap either on my wrist or on my ankle and attached to ground somewhere as I'm going to be touching some circuit boards and that sort of thing. Probably should be. I'm not going to. My ESD stuff is in the basement, and with my knee I can't get down to the basement into the workshop there. And I'm at home unsupervised today without any other adults here, just me and the puppies. So I'm gonna be doing this. Now, could I wait? Absolutely. Should I wait? Yes. Anytime you touch circuit boards, any cables connected to circuit boards with or without conformal coating, it is the best option. The correct thing to do is to strap up so that you don't have any sort of ESD discharge, and that's sort of like an ATM machine. Any sort of electrostatic discharge that could fry a component on the circuit board, and then you're in a world of hurt. Anyway, I'm not doing that. So do as I say, not as I do. Without the correct screwdriver and without being able to get downstairs, it looks like I have to resort to go into the junk drawer. We all have the junk drawer. I think maybe that there is a sunglasses screwdriver in here. Yeah, there's a big screwdriver. There's gotta be something. Don't judge me. Alright, so I didn't find the screwdriver I was looking for, but I did find the sound hole cover for my cigar box guitar, a muddler that was turned in France, a sweet bottle opener, a finger ring cord cutter, a drill bit, and a key to a bike lock that I thought was lost forever. So not a lost day. Alright, looking in the other junk drawer. This one though is mostly for wine and liquor paraphernalia. Damn it. Okay, so I couldn't find the screwdrivers in the junk drawer. And I may have done something semi-nefarious without adult supervision. I may have gone into the garage. My wife wasn't here to yell at me though. I didn't do anything crazy, but going down the back steps and into the garage was kind of verboten. Not kind of, it was definitely verboten. So I will beg forgiveness later. Although I did get the correct screwdriver. So, and who else on YouTube is going to show you the contents of their junk drawer? So here is the cable that I took off, including, including this one little piece that was torn off during the crash, right there. So what I'd like to do before I do any routing is I'm going to take the new one, here we go, new cable. Now, notice that this actually came packaged in an ESD bag. There are no active components, but it does have an ESD bag. Again, I should be wearing ESD protection. So, let's make sure that this is exactly the same cable. I believe we're good. Alright, before I put new keepers in, because I had to cut these, I guess I didn't have to, I chose to, it's fine, I'll put new ones in. These bushings are actually new, they're dusty but they're new, I put them in about a month ago. So I've got some more of these, but before I put them in, I'm going to hook the battery up and see if the gimbal does what the gimbal do. If not, well, we'll go from there and do something else. So that's a big negative first time. Let's see what I did wrong. Hold on. I would say initially that's a failure. Anybody? Anybody? Yep. Let me see what I've done wrong. Hold on. So I figured out what the deal was. It's about 2 hours later from the last video, or the last segment of the video where we had failure footage. And I spent some time looking at the interwebs and the forums, and I called somebody that knows more about drones. Maybe I've forgotten more about the DJI than I'll ever know. And what the general consensus is that because I had the battery on and it was flying, and when it nipped this this bit of the cable, that I must have overpowered a resistor or some circuitry, and that's the issue. That the cable's good. There shouldn't be any issue with the cable. It should communicate fine. I'm actually getting video. Same thing as last time. I'm getting video streaming through it, but I can't control the camera, and the gimbal's going cray. So what again came of it is that I got a fried board. So I'm debating. I was already debating whether or not to get one of the new DJI 2s with either the Hasselblad or the Zoom, but this may have made my decision for me. So normally I like to succeed in these videos. This was not a success. It's my own fault. I thought about getting a new camera for it. A new camera costs $350, and I don't know. I do have the other drone, the other Phantom 3 Pro that was a flyaway that was found. I did a video previously on on rebuilding that drone. So I think I'm going to fly that one for now. I think I'm going to part this one out. I might, I don't know, man, I don't know. But I think I'm going to fly the other 3 for now, and then as I save my nickels and such, I'm going to get probably the Hasselblad. I'm not going to get the Mavic 2 Zoom. I'm going to get the one with the better optics. Anyway, that's my story for today. I'd really hope that it was going to be a more positive story, and I would still have two flying Phantom Pro 3s, and yeah, no. Anyway, all right. Thanks so much. If you have any feedback or comments, please leave them below. As always, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks much. Bye. Turn of events. It looks like I got the drone in the air. Camera working. Not the same camera. I tried putting the other drone up, and after 40 minutes of firmware update issues, I swapped cameras. But new camera, old drone sort of thing. I did have to update the camera software, but that only took like 10 minutes. But it looks like we're up and flying. So here we go.